Yes, I can high step in any marching band anywhere. And it's just continued to improve. And since then, I've had one sinus headache that lasted a couple of hours, not a couple of days. I had one fever that lasted a couple of days, not a couple of weeks. I've traveled back and forth. I used to send my kids off on motorcycle rides and boating. I used to ski. I used to wakeboard. I used to kneeboard. I used to do all that, but not for 10 years. 2 weeks after I started taking MMF, we went on our annual family vacation to Lake Havasu. See, the anxiety was gone until today. It's back. Anyway, on the last day, I was in the water and we were getting ready to go. And I told my husband, I said, Randy, throw me a ski. He said, what? I said, throw me a ski. So he threw me a ski. It took me a couple times, but I got up and I skied for the first time in over 10 years. And the thing is, I don't know, my back might have been well enough for me to do that last year, but it didn't matter. I didn't care. I didn't feel good enough. Didn't feel good enough to participate. I was sidelined on my life for 10 years, and I feel like I have my life back now.
So you see me standing up there in front of everybody.
Which year was that?
This was 2014, Dr. Prasad.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Just
amazing.
pretty incredible to see how things have changed. That at that point, we were still referencing the product as military micronutrient formulation, based off this patent right here. It says military micronutrient formulation, and we had shortened it up to MMF. It's exciting. In fact, Dr. Prasad, I'm just going to add you up here with the spotlight with both of us. That goes back over 10 years.
That's amazing.
To see that the difference in somebody's life change that much because of something that you had created originally for the military.
Yeah.
And now civilians are experiencing incredible, just results. I should say maybe responses. Their bodies are now responding to being nourished properly.
Healing up, yeah.
Yeah, really amazing. And
because those are all related to severe inflammation, and of course, our product MMF reduces that. We demonstrated that in human as well as in the animal system. And so, but no matter what, when you hear that kind of a story, you get choked. It's so amazing.
Yeah,
happy that we were responsible for developing this product.
It's changing people's lives, and that's why this opportunity exists. In this booklet, 36 pages worth of documentation.
Yeah.
We have access to why this was created. For whom, the purpose. I like this little statement right here. It says not just to protect, but also to sustain our troops.
Yes.
The U.S. military asked Dr. Kedar Prasad, the world's foremost expert on micronutrition and supplementation, to develop a single daily supplement that would provide the protection and nourishment for U.S. troops. And so no other company has that kind of a background. No other supplement was ever created to work first and then be sold later on down the road. They asked you to create this for the military, designed it to work. Not to, hey, do this and we're going to buy a bunch of it from you. They asked you to make it work.
And they required that we test it. In the military personnel, which we did, as you know. Marine Corps and veterans. And so it was very good. Took a long time, but finally.
Yep. Truly
nice.
was an event. In fact, just a few days ago, Dr. Prasad, your sister was visiting with you. Yes. And I sent you over that little video clip.
I saw it. It was very good. Yeah.
What did your sister think of that? Is she,
Yeah, she was very
pretty
amazed.
proud of her brother?
Yeah, of
Now,
course.
is she older than you or younger?
No, she's younger. She's about 10, 15 years younger than me.
Oh my goodness. So
She
you
was
are
the last,
you are the older brother then,
the oldest, yeah, older brother, only brother, but
the only brother, oldest brother. Well, it is amazing to see what we have access to, and the opportunity wouldn't exist, Dr. Prasad, had it not been for what you did. And so I was going to, even though Jonathan coined this as the opportunity, today I wanted to just start out with the testimony, and then I was going to go to that little video clip that we put together for you, if that is okay. We'll just spend that 4 minutes. Okay, so let me do this. I'll just pull you off of the spotlight for just a moment here, Dr. Prasad. And you guys, this is the opportunity that we have, and it's to take the work from this incredible individual and take it out to the masses. And so I'm going to just play this little 4-minute long segment that I shared with, I actually edited it out of our 5G video and shared it with Dr. Prasad so he could share it with his sister. So I'll be right back to talk to you as soon as this is over.
In 1945, the United States dropped atomic bombs on Japan, demonstrating the horrors of radiation damage. The world was changed forever. But from the ashes grew a consciousness that touched a young boy in India named Kedar Prasad.
Born in 1935, and in a way in a small village under British occupation, because at that time British was ruling India. When I was in India, at that time there was a Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombing, and a lot of people got killed. So I thought that I should develop some product which can save people from radiation damage. So I decided to study radiation biology and came to the United States, University of Iowa, Iowa City, to study that. And that was the only program in the whole world on radiation program and in PhD. And I finished in 3 years.
Dr. Prasad went on to become the world's first radiation biologist and one of the world's most published professors and researchers on nutrition and human health. The determination and volume of work from this remarkable man set the stage for what was to come next. In 2001, Marine Corps Systems Command approached Dr. Prasad with a problem. Active troops were 4 times more likely to contract illness and disease. Working with the Department of Defense, NASA, and a team of independent scientists and researchers, Dr. Prasad led the charge to create a powerful supplement to protect the soldiers from the inside out. After 6 years of intense effort, with congressional funding and over $24 million invested, and after 14 clinical trials, a powerful new supplement called Military Micronutrient Formulation, or MMF, was ready for the world.
So this is a powerful product that we have developed, which not only improves the health of the people, but also protect against the radiation damage, UV damage, and also environmental stressor that we already face. So this is a powerful product that we developed, and it took a long time to develop.
As the world's first radiation biology PhD recipient, who holds the only known patent for micronutrient protection from radiation, Dr. Prasad is uniquely qualified to develop an answer to the threat of 5G EMF radiation. It is his life work. Dr. Prasad has taken his original MMF formulation and enhanced it with 4 new ingredients to combat the effects of radiation. He also added methylated folic acid and vitamin B12 to enhance absorption and effectiveness. This new product is a patent-pending supplement called Microdaily EMF Radiation Defense. It has all of the powerful benefits of the original U.S. military formulation that promotes our body's optimal immune system and anti-inflammation response. But in addition, it includes the added strength to defend and protect your body against the new threat of 5G EMF radiation. Our health is by far the biggest determining factor to our overall state of well-being. More than wealth, more than job satisfaction, our health is key to living a full life. Built upon the foundation of Dr. Prasad's scientific authority and his impeccable character, with years and volumes of research and clinical testing, this unique product is the answer to the dangers of the new world.
Answers to the dangers of the new world. I mean, right here, it no longer says EMF radiation defense. It just says enhanced formula on the front of that bottle. It is significant that we have access to this, because we wouldn't have access to this. We wouldn't have access to Dr. Prasad. These products would not be going out to everybody had it not been because of a chance encounter with these two individuals, with David Nemelka and Dr. Kedar Prasad, because it's really, if we look at the beginnings of all of this, it was their desire to take this from the military to the masses. In fact, I can read here on the screen, it says, Dr. Prasad's mission has always been to give as many people access to Microdaily as possible. For many years, Microdaily, named at the time Military Micronutrient Formulation, was only available to the U.S. military. A chance encounter with businessman and investor David Nemelka began a multi-year journey that ultimately led to a partnership between David and Dr. Prasad. I'm just so happy to have David's partner here on this opportunity meeting with us today. I've pulled up Dr. Kedar Prasad, the world's foremost expert on micronutrition and supplementation. And having just seen that video again, Dr. Prasad, I'm just amazed that you're here with us. Somebody of your stature is taking a Sunday evening and just here as our guest. It's just truly amazing.
My pleasure.
Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna, as we unfold this opportunity, as we kind of unwrap it, I'd like to talk a little bit about that beginning. David had purchased the formula. He purchased the formula for the original military package. That's what David owned. And as an investor, that's what he says. I'm going to go in. I'm going to just buy this from Dr. Prasad's company. Well, through a series of events and your former business partners, you shut down that company. And then you still wanted to be part of this because you could see that your mission wasn't complete. I mean, you'd done nothing other than just sold the formula to David. What was it that caused you to send that letter? I believe it was just a letter that you wrote to David,
right,
and said, there's more in me. Right?
Yeah, I could help. Yeah,
he wanted to help, and that's where that partnership became. And I look at that picture. In fact, I was at corporate just 2 and a half weeks ago when we launched the new Omega-3, and this picture is on the wall there of corporate. What an incredible just a space in time when that relationship came together.
Yeah, that was around 2014 or 15, something like that.
Yeah, it's just amazing to see how this is unfolded, how it's coming into its own. So all of that time that you spent, Dr. Prasad, making sure that the formula was just perfect for the soldiers. Yeah. And then that time that you took, I mean, that was 6 years and $24 million to put that together.
you
but
know?
you still had some things in your head. In fact, you'd referenced to David that you wanted to do
Omega-3.
an Omega product,
Yeah.
right? Right. Soon after you guys got together, but it took getting some other things in place. You
Yes,
know,
exactly. They are very important. They were very important at the time.
yes. You know, in fact, I think after your formulations with um, the micro daily itself and moving that into a hydro form, the original hydro.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And then we introduced well, I think Brain Boost
Brain Boost was next.
Brain Boost was the very next one, and then it was hydro.
Yeah,
And,
and then I
and then
Boost.
and then we went into the iBoost, and then we did the methylated, the purple bottle. Because it's important to have the methylated versions.
Mhm.
And I just see how the whole product line has come together. And now today, to be able to pull up this Dr. Prasad's Core 4.
Right.
That right there is just a culmination. That is a lifetime of work that's been pulled together. And you can see on the screen there that we just we created this flyer in the order that the products were created.
Yes, yes.
But you have since looked at that and said, you know, we should probably have Micro Daily there at the top. That is
Yes.
the right spot for it. But then we move Probiotic Daily
Exactly.
and then Omega-3 up, and we put the collagen down there at the bottom. You know,
Yes.
kind of like a big a foundation, a base for that. If you were to look
Exactly.
at it from it pictorially, but that is the Core 4, and the way that we look at that is it's all four corners of a square. Each one of them is a different angle, and those angles all converge into the core, and that core is our health. And so we're really this opportunity is our opportunity to take this out to the world and say, there isn't a better approach to your overall health than the Core 4.
Yes, exactly. I totally agree.
It addresses all aspects. If you look at
For health,
the body, I mean, first off, you've got the micronutrition of Micro Daily, whether it's the EMF or it's the hydro. You've got that is a complete standalone product. But if you don't address the gut and
it's not as effective. Yeah,
it's not as effective if you're not addressing the gut. And then we've just we learned a lot about Omega-3 and the significant role that it plays, because the body cannot produce its own essential fatty acids. We need to get that through a diet, and unless we've got a diet that has a lot of fish in or seaweed or flax seeds, or you know, unless you're doing that, you're missing out an entire piece. And then you finish that up with the collagen. Over 30% of our body is made up of collagen.
Yep.
And so we've addressed all of it right there together. Well, it's been an incredible ride here for us, Dr. Prasad, to go back from some of those original events, those stories. In fact, the one where David was actually sitting in the audience, where he was just an investor. And maybe why don't we take a minute or two and listen to that testimony of the lady with issues in her heart, okay? Because David was sitting there, and for him at that point, the opportunity was an investor. I'm just going to invest in this. We're going to make some money off of it. But when he started hearing individuals' testimonies, it's what changed him. It's what turned this opportunity into a mission. And it was really putting, you know, money into the mission is going to make the mission even go better. So why don't I pull you off of the spotlight here for a moment, and we will I believe I've got her here. Let me see. Where is Kathy? Anyway, let me pull you off spotlight, and then I will find this one. Okay. Yeah. So interesting how this opportunity even unfolded for the owner, for David Nemelka, to be here, be part of just coming to participate in one of the hotel meetings that we had, and it changed him. Where do I have it? It's been a while since I've played it. Thank you, everybody, for just being patient here. Hadn't thought I would play this, but it's so fitting with what's happening. I am not seeing that, but while I continue to look for it, let me play another one. This was also that very same day, and this just happens to be a young man that also stood up in front of the group, and he shares his experience. Once again, he's calling the product MMF. But while I look for Kathy here, let's play Christopher.
You're almost standing there at attention. It's just natural for him. So, Christopher.
Thank you, sir. Hello, everybody. My name's Christopher, as he said. I spent 7 years in the Army, and I spent 4.5 years at war. I was shot 3 times, blown up by a suicide bomber. I've been in 5 vehicle rollover accidents, and I've been stabbed 7 times.
Holy
God has blessed me with a resilient body.
dang.
When the Army finally did retire me, I had a major problem with depression and dealing with the injuries that I had sustained. I had a brain injury that was causing me to have seizures, and I was having a seizure probably almost once a week because of it. And I spent 475 days in the hospital at Eisenhower Medical Center in Fort Gordon, Georgia. And finally, when the decision was made to retire me, it was so hard with me to deal with not being a soldier anymore that I tried to kill myself 3 separate times, 3 years following that. Every year on the anniversary, I had tried to kill myself in violent ways, cut myself on either side, took a knife and buried it in my throat, cut my own throat from ear to ear. And 3 months ago, I got put on the MMI, and sorry, a little nervous, but I got put on that 3 months ago, and the VA had me on a 52 pill a day regimen to keep my seizures down. I was on pain medications, 3 different kind of opioids. I was taking antipsychotics, antidepressants, and 3 different kinds of medication to keep me from going into convulsions for my seizures, and came off all of it, not any of it any longer.
Unreal.
Just amazing. I mean, Dr. Prasad, to have him
Unreal.
come off of 52 different
Medication.
pills a day. I mean, it's just no wonder David was sitting there in the audience and saying, you know what, we should probably start taking this ourselves, and
Yeah.
look at it. In fact, as I was searching for the heart patient, she's actually a nurse. I came across another one from that very same day, and so why don't we play 2 more,
Sure. Sure.
and then I'll talk about the opportunity and what we have before us today. So here we go. I'll remove this light. That way. Here we go.
Just to give you a little information on my background, I've been a nurse for 23 years. I was born with congenital heart disease. I've had 4 open hearts. In 2007, I went into heart failure, and they found out I had cardiomyopathy. I had no blood circulation. My heart function was down in the 20s, and got on a regimen of medications, and the doctor said, hopefully we'll bide you 10 years, and sent me home. Just recently, they ended up putting a defibrillator in me in case I went into cardiac arrest. And as I've aged, I've gotten worse. And because of all my open heart surgeries, I've had severe pain through my back, my legs, intolerable pain in my legs. So when she brought this to me, a friend of mine, Kathy, she says, try this. And I looked at her and I said, I have nothing to lose.
Okay.
My last appointment with my cardiologist, I was in VTAC for 15 beats. And that's right before you go into cardiac arrest. I don't do this.
We're here for you.
Anyway, I asked him, when does the defibrillator kick in? He says on the 16th beat, if we can't pace you out of it with your pacemaker. My comment to him was, I hope I die before that happens, because I've been shocked. I don't have enough fingers and toes to count how many times I've been shocked. I asked him, what do I do? And he goes, live your life. I turned 50 this year. I started the MMF two weeks ago. I'm on my 3rd packet. I no longer have the severe pain. My kidney functions were out of whack because I was taking so much ibuprofen. They weren't functioning. I no longer take ibuprofen, once in a while a Tylenol. But the day I took it, my daughter asked me if I was on amphetamines. Because I'm the girl that comes home from work. It's all I can do to get through a day, and I hit my bed. On the weekends, I don't go out. And since MMF, I no longer take naps. I have so much energy, I feel like I'm on speed. I'm here to tell everyone this has changed my life. I'm not usually booby. I did go through some of the detox, and but I knew deep down inside my internal, everything felt great. I had never felt better in my whole entire life. I didn't know what normal was. I've never been normal. So if I can spread the word and get it out, how much it's changed my life, I'm there. Thank you.
Wow. Dr. Prasad, it is amazing to see
No,
the
that's fantastic.
changes. As I was looking for that one, I found another one, and I don't think there's very many people that have seen this one at all, but it's that same day and completely different subject matter as it relates to her. And as soon as she finishes up, we'll come back and kind of put a bow on this and talk about the opportunity. So here's another one out of my vault. Here we go.
Over the embarrassment part, because I've shared it with so many people, so hopefully you guys don't get uncomfortable and squirm in your seats. But I am 28 years old, and my entire life I only go to the restroom like twice a month on a good month, and that's always been how it was. And people are like, don't you feel fatigued and sick all the time? I'm like, no, that's just that's how it is. I'm fine. And I've always been told you should go once a day. That's what's healthy. You're gonna die of cancer. And I'm like, well, I don't go once a day, but I don't think I'm gonna die of cancer. And so lately, or about a year ago, people really started getting concerned. And my friend Brittany, I think she was losing sleep at night over the fact that I was only going to the bathroom about twice a month. I didn't care, but she was like really, really stressed about this. And so we were at the Dr. Mom's store, and she testified right there with Brittany, you should be going at least once a day. And I'm like, okay, fine. So my friend Brittany went on this quest to get me to go to the bathroom. I'm telling you, I tried everything, things that I don't even want to talk about. I tried. Nothing worked, and it was just this big mystery. Like, well, where's it going? You just take a foot long stuff, and it's going to take months. Oh my gosh. I went to this doctor, and he did this test on me and found out that my intestines and my colon both were not functioning at all. Like, they didn't move. There was nothing. They just were dead. He said I had a dead digestive system. And with more testing, he said that it was from my immunizations as a baby, my DPT shot when I was 2 months old. I got sick, and then he said often when you get immunizations, you get, kind of sick, but then the babies, their bodies kickstart back up, and then they're fine. That's why they're cranky and they have a fever, because it's, a lot for their little bodies to handle, and then they get over it, they're fine. Well, mine didn't get over it, it didn't get fine. So it killed my digestive system, and that's how it's been the rest of my life. Well, Brittany came to me with MMF, and she's like, you have to try this. I heard it makes people poop. And I love her, so I took it just to humor her, because I thought nothing is going to work. I've been told it's dead. If it's dead, it doesn't, I took a handful of every kind of, as a last ditch effort, a handful of just every Dr. Christopher laxative, Senna, anything you can imagine, and I chased it down with castor oil and prune juice. Nothing happened. So I thought, okay, if that doesn't help me, nothing's going to. This is my life. I have to have basically a raw diet, or I'm going to get sick. So I did that, and so I just accepted that this was my life. So when Brittany was like, here, this will help, I'm like, okay. So I took it, and the first day, nothing happened. The next day I went to the bathroom, and I was like, it's been almost 3 weeks, I'm due. So maybe that was just but then the next day I went again. And the next day I went again, and sometimes 2 times, and sometimes 3 times. And I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. And it's been like that every day since. And I'll feel like this moving stuff. My husband, I'm like, Joe, I feel like stuff moving in my lower abdomen. And he goes, honey, that's called digestion. I've never felt digestion before. And so it was kind of exciting. Because once it passed my stomach, I didn't go, I was like, not numb, I didn't have numbness, but I never felt anything after that. So this is amazing. I had a problem that was big. I was diagnosed with dead colon, dead intestines, that it could not be brought back. And then after a couple days of taking MMF, my body regenerated itself. It fixed my DNA. And so I'm just so amazed that this product does this. And I just think that as the building blocks that our body needs to heal itself. Because I hear all the different stories, and we see all the different things. It's like, well, how does it fix their arthritis and their this and their this? And it's not a magic pill. It's just amazing nutrients that our body wants to fix itself. It can fix itself if we give it the right building blocks. And that's what MMF is. It's the building blocks that our body needs to fix itself. And I'm so, so grateful for MMF. Oh my goodness, I have a 2-year-old and a 9-month-old, and I don't have to take naps. I just thought I wasn't a morning person. I'm like, I'm just not a morning person. And now I'm up at 6 before they are, and I'm running and I'm exercise. Exercise is don't talk to me about that. Don't ask me to run with you in the morning because I want to be sleeping. But now I get up every morning, I go running, and it's amazing. And I feel like I could stay up all night, and I have a ton of energy, and I thought I had energy before, but I didn't apparently, and now I do. So thank you so much.
Little trip down memory lane there for all of us. My
Yeah,
goodness.
and you look so totally different there. You're all dressed up and
I
everything.
look totally different here. I know, and that was the beginning. That was
Yeah, I
10
know,
years ago. 10 years ago when we were seeing people's lives change, and since then, Dr. Prasad, the opportunity side of it has
Yes.
really been put together. David has hired some individuals and has created really a roadmap to success. And I'd like to take just the last few minutes that we have here and talk about this. That's the calendar, which is incredible. If we look at what we are doing just this month, you guys, everybody here, it's the 6th, and you look at the 6th, it is amazing to see everything that is on there. And here, Dr. Prasad, I'll make it a little bigger for everybody. So
And also, Jeff, can you send me, because I've never got this thing, for crying out loud.
Okay, I will. I will. I can. I've got a picture of it, and I can shoot it right over to you. But yes,
Okay.
to see how we're all coordinated now with colors and with shading. All of the green things that are on here are those that are led by field leadership. Like today was Jonathan's. Coming up on Tuesday, we've got the Optimal Longevity Series with Jonette and Dr. Court, and then on the 9th, on Wednesday night, Dr. Prasad, it's you and me back here again talking about omega-3, the missing links. And so if you look at the green-headed ones, those are all field leadership driven. The tangerine color, that kind of yellow color, are all corporate events.
Okay.
But look at all of the ones that it says in bold writing, in that black bold writing, Dr. Kedar Prasad. Look at how many times you were here supporting us. This is incredible. This is what you should have showed your sister. Said, I'm in to this extent. It is amazing how much you've put into it. But what I'd like to show you is the roadmap to success, everyone.
Yes.
We've celebrated Dr. Prasad and what he's put into these products. These products work. They are not on trial any longer. It's our ability to get these out to everybody. And so here we have our track for customer acquisition. It's share a video, enroll by using the digital asset that I shared with everybody earlier. It's the Dr. Prasad's not choice any longer. It's going to be Dr. Prasad's Core 4. And then we do events like this. These are training events. These are opportunities to learn more and become educated about the products. And that is that first three of sequence of events. Share a video, explain Dr. Prasad's choice, enroll them with a subscription, and then provide an opportunity to continue to become educated. And that's what we have here right now. Now, on the right-hand side of this qualifying, we have another video. So somebody who is enjoying the product, somebody who wants to share it with another person, who wants to extend themselves. There's been an amazing, our team has gotten together and created for us a video that is this next one. It says qualify, the Engage opportunity video. I'm going to just take 4 minutes here of the last remaining few that we have, and I'm going to share this with everybody. This is our Engage video. We share this video, then we invite them to become an affiliate, and then we come back to meetings just like this, where they are trained and they can bring other people to it. So here is our Engage video. It's the one that you see just to the right of the dotted line. I'll be back with you to finish this up in just a moment.
At Engage, we're redefining an entire industry. We're connecting our mission to bring health and wellness to the world with the world's most scientifically validated micronutrients, and our vision of creating a first of its kind enhanced affiliate pay plan where 100% of our affiliates can win and make real money. Our affiliate plan rewards you for enrolling customers, and our team builder plan rewards you for building a team of affiliates. You can do one or both. It's up to you. And both reward you unlike any other pay plan in the world. This whole thing works thanks to our loyal monthly subscribers who find such great results. They stay with us for much longer than industry standard. Retention, 1 month average 94%, with some months at 100%. 3 month average 72%. 12-month average 60%. This plan works so well. 45% of Engage affiliates make money within 90 days or less, compared to many companies where only 2 to 3% ever make any money, and 70% make zero. Here's how you make money with our enhanced affiliate pay plan. We pay 100% commissions on all enrollment orders with a subscription. Next, we've taken the guesswork out of success with our predictable pay plan. Predictable pay with Engage means you get paid on all your customers or team volume. Orders translate to volume, and that is how you get paid here at Engage. No levels, no MLM limitations and gotchas. We really pay on infinite volume, and it is paid on all orders in your organization. Every month, it's predictable. Build a customer network, and in addition to the all of it bonus, you'll make 10 to 30% customer monthly commissions on each customer order, depending on your rank. If you like to build and work with a team, we reward you for that in a way no other company offers. Build a team, and you'll make predictable team builder monthly commissions of $150,000 to $45,000 based on your team volume. You can also earn double bonuses each time you rank advanced during our double bonus periods. Keep an eye out for our special double bonus periods so that you can amplify your income. Are you tired of looking for something real? Find your home at Engage. Real products, real money, real goodness and hope. Contact the person who shared this with you to get started.
Pretty professional. I mean, I love how that's all pulled together there, and the narrator is
It's
just
perfect.
she takes us right through every aspect of that. Yeah. So Dr. Prasad, as much as you have put into the products and the efficacy of these products, we now have a world-class opportunity that goes with this, and just super excited that right now the world is ready for it.
Yes.
People realize that they've got to take control of their own health. People realize that they've got to take control of their own finances as well.
Yes.
We can't rely on the gold watch after 30 years of working for a company any longer. It just doesn't happen.
Right.
We've got to make that ourselves. I mean, this is the very best opportunity that I've seen, because we're not in business by ourselves. We're in business, and look at all of the support that we're getting. I mean, look at how many times you're available, that you've allowed us access to you, and the product line is just unmatched. There's nobody else out there that can match the products, and now there's no other opportunity that can match what we have from a financial opportunity. And I look at where Helen and I were. Yeah, I was dressed in a nice suit coat standing at the front of the room 10 years ago, and look at all the things that have transpired since then. But over that time period, Helen and I are fortunate to have become micro daily millionaires during that process.
Yeah, and you travel 49 states.
Yep.
That's amazing contribution that you and Helen have made.
Thank you, Dr. Prasad. And it's been our joy. In fact, I'm super excited about seeing you here next month.
Yeah.
in
Oh, yeah. I'm very
September.
excited. Yeah.
We're all going to be in Cancun, or those that want to come along. There still is an opportunity through, I believe, tomorrow. Tomorrow is the last day that people can qualify for $1,000 off of their room. Imagine getting $1,000 reduction off their room by enrolling 2 people with the Dr. Prasad's Core 4. That's
pretty
all.
good.
That's all they need to do. That's all they need to do, and we'll be there. In fact, we just picked up our airline tickets, and it's exciting.
When are you arriving?
We get in on Monday. On Monday about 2:00.
Okay, on
So,
Delta.
we're flying in on United, I think, out of here. We just got a little better deal. So
Okay, good. We fly out United too.
awesome. All right. My goodness, everybody, our
All
hour
right.
is gone. I mean,
Good, I know.
Prasad,
Time is,
you and I have gone over these things, and it's fun to take a little bit of a trip down memory lane, talking
Yes.
about how these products have changed individuals' lives, how
I
some
mean, that was amazing. That was
created
amazing.
for the military. And I still have a couple more videos from that very first meeting where David was sitting in the audience, and his heart was changed, and he went from, you know what,
Investor.
I'm just an investor, I just bought the formula, to where, no, I really want to make this a mission.
Right, right. That's
And
amazing.
to have the 2 of you come together, it's still just really special with that picture, the 2 of you. I mean, Dr. Prasad, you and I are both about the same height, and
Yeah, right.
David,
David is very tall.
David kind of towers above both of us, but
Yeah.
what an incredible individual that we have there, and it's his passion and his money that originally kind of pulled all this together from the opportunity side. So
Yeah,
thank
and all our family, engaged family, are very nice and warm and working hard to spread our mission
yes.
to improve public health.
So true. So true. Thank you, Dr. Prasad,
Thank you.
for being here with me today, just to talk about the opportunity. And this is the opportunity. We go out and we change people's lives through incredible products.
Yes.
All
Okay.
right, everybody, go ahead, open up your microphones, and let's thank Dr. Prasad and
Yes.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great meeting. Great
you,
meeting.
Jeff.
Thank you for the experiences.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank
Dr.
everyone.
Prasad, good to see you there, bud. Good to see you.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Dr. Prasad.
Thank you.
Praise God.
Thank you,
Thank
Dr.
you.
Prasad.
Thank you so much, Dr. Prasad.
Yeah, so
Thank you. So glad to be with you.
isn't this amazing? So Bernard, is there anything planned here next? Is anything
No,
happening?
nothing else will be planned here, Jeff. You presented the opportunity, and everything is right on target. I think this was just an incredible presentation. People know the value of the product. They know the opportunity. Individuals come into this business that may simply want to be ones that actually just basically put the product out there. That's the opportunity. If people want to build a team, there's an opportunity. If people want to just get healthy, there's an opportunity. So I believe that you and Dr. Prasad really highlighted that there's something here for everyone. If you just basically wake up, realize that the gold you got in your hands, and make use of it. So I think you did a good job on that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And that's what I was hoping would come across.
Thank you, Dr. Prasad.
There is an opportunity for everybody.
Thank you so much.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Good night, Jeff.
Have a great weekend. We'll see you
Back
tomorrow.
at you.
Thank you,
All
Dr.
right.
Prasad.
And Freddie, you a little late for Dr. Prasad. He gone.
Uh,
Yeah, there's
I
old song.
enjoyed it.
Good things may come for those who wait, but not for those who wait too late.
Yes.
Hello to
All right, then.
everybody.
Good night, everybody.
All right.
Everybody.
See you all
So
later.
true.
Great meeting. Bye-bye.
Alrighty.
Bye-bye.
Your daily family.
Have
Thank
a
you, everybody.
blessed day.
I can't play the music because we're still streaming on YouTube, and it would get Jonathan's he'd get a check mark against him. But love my Micro Daily family. Thank you everybody for being here. What an incredible
you.
Sunday.
Love
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you.
Amen. It's
Great meeting.
wonderful.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Oh, it is well.
All is well. Thanks, Elo.
Yes.
See you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody. Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.